I want to discuss not the dangers or the reasons why you should not have heavy meals just before you go to bed. It affects your entire energy system and the self repair system and so forth. And first, let me give the introductions. I am Osman. If you like my videos and so forth, please like and subscribe. This will help my channel to reach out to more people. And I'm an energy healer, bioenergy healer on a master level with telepathic capabilities, specializing in critical care recovery and terminal illnesses, amongst a host of other serious physiological, psychological, and even spiritual ailments, especially treating the adverse effects of involuntary Kundalini awakening. I'm also an advanced level yoga and meditation teacher, having been practicing for almost 50 years and teaching for 44 years. And in that period, studied under various masters from different schools of thought, and I weaned out what I felt is effective, and from the different, creating my own combined protocols that is simpler and designed for the 21st century. As a result, I've got students in over 100 countries to date, and I've also created amongst my various protocols a protocol, a 5-minute yoga and meditation program, which you can download for free from my website, yogawellness786.com, where you can also get further information on my services. And also remember, my therapies are all natural based and not a replacement for medical treatment. So, what actually happens when you sleep? And this was very theoretical always when I learned in yoga science until I heard the account of one of the lectures that was recorded a long time ago in the 1970s, I believe, late 70s, by Gopi Krishna. And he gave a lot of information on Kundalini awakening, and he had a very negative experience, and he describes the negative experience that he had with the Kundalini awakening, and then he became established into the superconscious state after abandoning the practice for about 4 years. Then he resorted to it and became firmly fixed. But it took him, after that Kundalini awakening and experience, took him about 17 years, or 14 or 17 years, right, before he became established in it, after experiencing the inner conjunction experience, which I call, right, or the initial Samadhi experience, right, possibly. But he experienced it as a Kundalini experience. So he mentioned that when he was in the super, he could see both the normal world as we see it and also the energy world behind it. So he could see the energy flowing in his body, what's happening in his body when he's meditating. There's like a silvery light going up his spine and activating his brain. There's a section in the brain that's like a spiritual center that activates the 100% dormant capacities of the brain. And he went into those, and then he said when he used to sleep, and he woke up sometime in the middle of the night, in the middle of his sleeping, maybe, for whatever reason. And then he saw like there was a storm of activities, energy, fixing everything in the body, right? A storm of activities. You can see the energy world, right? Fixing everything. So sleep is required for you to self heal, right? All the damage, oxidative damage, whatever problems, it requires you to sleep to heal it. Now, if you're going to go and have a heavy meal and you go to bed, your energies system will prioritize digesting your food over and above repairing everything. So now what is the energy going to choose? Digesting your food or repairing? It's going to digest your food, right? Or it's going to split up 50-50, right? Let's talk in a scientific way. So some of the energy will go towards digesting food, and you're losing the rare opportunity to to recharge yourself, right? Because you're sleeping to recharge. So I try not to have any meals just before sleeping, right? And if I eat something, so usually, I'm eating before I go to bed, at least about 6 hours before that, and if I'm really hungry, I will have a snack, before. I wouldn't have my heaviest meal, at night when I'm going to go to bed, right? That's this thing. And this helps you to self repair and your energy system to become more efficient if you are recharged better. So that's why many people, they wake up, they're still exhausted. One of the reasons, right? If they're not sleeping enough, another reason they're eating too much because the whole day they didn't have time to eat, and then you're eating, that's the only meal you're having, and then you're sleeping, and you're not getting a chance to, recharge yourself. So hope that information helps you, and try it out, and let me know in the comments what you feel.